You've chosen this video, so I hope you'll watch it all the way through. Don't miss today's 14 big Chelsea stories. So, if you're a true Chelsea fan, subscribe now so you don't miss a single news story from Stamford Bridge. If I reach 400 likes, I'll give you even more, 20 or even 30, because by liking this video, I'm even more motivated to provide as much news as possible, as interesting as possible for you. And I wish you a happy viewing and a happy Friday. And finally, I apologize if any of the narration is offensive. Bro, it's time for his debut. Alejandro Garnacho is officially ready to play for Chelsea against Brentford tomorrow. The £40 million player already caused a stir at Stamford Bridge when he was unveiled, and now fans are eagerly awaiting his first moment in a blue jersey. What's even more exciting is that Garnacho has an incredible record against Brentford. In 4 meetings, he scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist, all in the last 2 matches. So he could be Enzo Maresca's secret weapon. What's more, Garnacho is very fresh, having missed the international break, and is fully focused on adapting at Cobham. Meanwhile, Chelsea are likely still without Liam Delap and are waiting to see how Cole Palmer is doing. What does that mean? The door is wide open for Garnacho to make an immediate impact on his debut. Let me ask you this. If Garnacho scores against Brentford on his debut, will you be surprised? Or will you be confident from the start? Crazy, bro. This is huge news. The English Football Association, or FA, has officially charged Chelsea with 74 charges. The problem? Alleged violations of rules regarding player agents and third-party investments, which allegedly occurred while Chelsea was still under Roman Abramovich. So this isn't just a small matter, bro. It could impact the club's reputation. The FA has given Chelsea a deadline of September 19, 2025 to respond. If found guilty, they could face fines, a transfer ban, or even harsher penalties. The question now is this Todd Boehly's first tough test since the takeover? Or can Chelsea, as usual, escape these kinds of dramas?
Chelsea legend John Terry even said he wants Liverpool to lift the Premier League trophy this season. Despite having made 717 appearances for the Blues, he's not backing Chelsea to win the title. It turns out there's a reason. Terry said Liverpool have great motivation after losing Diogo Jota. It's theirs to lose, Terry said. He feels City are vulnerable, Chelsea are still inexperienced, so the Reds are the most deserving. Furthermore, Liverpool has shown great respect for Jota, even officially retiring his number 20 shirt. This statement has Chelsea fans in a state of confusion, whether disappointed or understanding Terry's good intentions. So, do you think it's reasonable for a Chelsea legend to choose Liverpool over his own club?
Nicolas Jackson had just joined Bayern from Chelsea on loan, but he immediately became the subject of much discussion. Uli Hoeneß, Bayern's honorary president, was frank about his contract clause. He said Jackson would only be made permanent if he started 40 matches. Hoeneß then laughed and said he won't make it. Many took this as a sarcasm, as if he was belittling Jackson, but Hoeneß evaded it, saying it was just mathematical. Bayern have a maximum of 45 matches this season, minus the African Cup of Nations, which would rule Jackson out, making it nearly impossible for him to make 40 starts. This deal was a positive one, as the loan fee was reduced to 13.5 million euros. But the question is, was this a genuine strategy, or did Hoeneß simply not trust Jackson from the start?
Wow, crazy, bro. Another hot case. Shakhtar Donetsk is reportedly ready to sue the Ukrainian Football Federation, UAF, over the doping allegations involving Mikhailo Mudryk. According to journalist Igor Burbes, Shakhtar could lose up to 30 million euros in performance bonuses from Chelsea if Mudryk is suspended. Even more heated, there are rumors that Andrei Shevchenko, the president of the UAF, is also implicated.
It's said that Shevchenko himself gave the green light for Mudryk to receive a stem cell injection that turned out to contain a banned substance. Imagine, bro! Chelsea's star winger could be banned, and the UAF's reputation could be ruined. If this is proven, this isn't just about Mudryk, it's a major scandal in Ukrainian football. Because to date, Mikhailo Mudryk's guilt hasn't been 100% proven. The case against Mikhailo Mudryk is still ongoing. So while there's preliminary evidence, positive on the A sample plus indictment, that Mudryk was involved in this sports drug case, it won't be fully confirmed until his B sample comes back and the investigation is complete. What do you think, bro? Was Mudryk just a victim of the system, or did he actually know what he was consuming?
Bro, John Obi Mikel has finally spoken out about Chelsea's new wonderkid, Estevao William. The legendary former Blues midfielder said, "That's what we need." Estevao is only 18, but he's already making waves at Stamford Bridge. He plays fearlessly, takes off as soon as he gets the ball, attacking, creating chances, and even registering an assist in the Premier League. Plus, he's already scored an international goal for Brazil. Isn't that crazy? Mikel likes Estevao because he's not overly flashy. He doesn't waste time flicking, but focuses on one thing, helping Chelsea win. And what's even crazier, the Brazilian vibe is getting stronger at Stamford Bridge. João Pedro is on fire, and André Santos is getting more and more trust. My question to you, will Estevao be Chelsea's new Neymar? Bro, did you hear? Chelsea apparently has no intention whatsoever of bringing Mark Guehi back in January. Even though their center back options are incredibly thin, fans were already thinking, wow, Guehi's back, great. And it turns out he was flatly denied. Guehi himself is being targeted by Liverpool, bro, and many say he could be the solution if Chelsea wants to secure their defense. But Maresca and management, they're relaxed, as if they're still confident with their current options. The question is this a real strategy, or is Chelsea just trying to avoid Guehi's price skyrocketing? Because, yes, come on now, football transfers are never free from club politics, so there could be a plot twist in January that will surprise us. What do you think, bro? Does Chelsea really not need Guehi, or is this just a tactical ploy by the Blues?
Chelsea and Aston Villa both sent scouts to watch the Ecuador national team during the recent international break. And their top target, Joel Ordóñez, a young center back currently playing for Club Brugge. This kid is set to have incredibly high quality, strong, composed, and still only 20 years old. Perfect for a long-term project. Chelsea are clearly in need for a new center back, especially since injuries and rotation are making things difficult for Maresca. But yeah, Villa are also very serious about pursuing him. So this could be a classic Premier League transfer duel. Can you imagine if Ordóñez actually came to Stamford Bridge? Could he be a new gem like Thiago Silva once was? Or just another lost prospect? What about you, bro? Would you rather Chelsea go all in on Ordóñez now, or wait for a proven senior defender?
Bro, fresh news from Cobham. Reggie Walsh is officially the latest academy graduate to have his name plastered on Chelsea's debut wall. It's crazy. Every time a young player steps up, it always feels so special, especially since we know Chelsea's academy tradition is no joke. Just imagine, from Mason Mount, Reece James, to Levi Colwill, they all came through the academy, and now it's Walsh's turn. Still young, but already showing the mental fortitude to earn his historic debut. Like, boom! An academy kid's dream come true at Stamford Bridge. Fans are understandably increasingly curious. Can Walsh become the next big star? Or is he just another passing fave on the long list of academy graduates? What do you think, bro? Does Reggie Walsh have the potential to become a new idol at Stamford Bridge?
Bro, Chelsea is still struggling to find a center back after Levi Colwill suffered a serious ACL injury. Enzo Maresca even said openly, a center back is vital for our build-up, but alas, Dienhuizen chose Real Madrid. Now, the situation is getting even more tenuous. Fafana is still uncertain, Disasi has joined the bomb squad, while Hato is seen more as a left back. Scary, right? So Chelsea immediately sent scouts to monitor Joel Ordonez of Club Brugge against Argentina. The result? A clean sheet against the world champions. According to journalist Graham Bailey, Ordonez is almost certain to leave in 2026 for around £40 million. Villa are also interested, and even Tottenham are also in the running. So, will Chelsea secure Ordonez first, or will they lose out again like Heisen?
Bro, it's crazy Chelsea finally has a new goal machine. Former Blues manager Roberto Di Matteo believes João Pedro can score more than 20 Premier League goals this season. Having just arrived in a £60 million package, João Pedro has been in fine form. 5 goals plus 2 assists in 6 matches. Compared to Diego Costa in the 2016-17 season, this vibe is very similar, bro. A striker who can score goals from nothing. What's more, with Jackson having left for Bayern and Delap injured, Pedro has automatically become the mainstay up front. And you know what Di Matteo said? He's a natural striker, can open up defenses, and makes Chelsea not just dependent on Cole Palmer. I'm curious, do you think can João Pedro really be the new Diego Costa for Chelsea this season?
Oh dear, bro. More bad news for Chelsea. This time, Dario Esugo had to undergo surgery due to a thigh injury while playing for Portugal U21. He just joined this summer on a crazy 8-year contract. And you know who immediately offered encouragement? Romeo Lavia. Yep, the $53 million midfielder who is also frequently plagued by injuries. He wrote on Instagram, "Scary times coming, but you'll come back stronger, Pepeino." Esugo played in the Club World Cup, but a Premier League debut? You'll have to wait a little longer, bro. Chelsea have confirmed he'll be out for months. Gosh, the Blues' young midfielders are getting a thinner now. Do you think Chelsea are unlucky, or is the injury curse still lingering?
Crazy, bro. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall is becoming a nightmare for Chelsea. Having just moved to Everton last summer for $24 million, he's now become a key player for David Moyes. And you know what? His stats make Chelsea look really small. Dewsbury-Hall has already created 8 chances, more than anyone else in the Chelsea squad this season. Just compare. Reece James and Cucurella have only managed 4. That's a huge difference, right? Everton fans are calling him a breath of fresh air because they finally have a real number 10 who can control the game. Ironically, he rarely got playing time at Chelsea. Now, he's shining, even becoming one of the most creative playmakers in the Premier League. So it's becoming clear, was Chelsea wrong to let him go, or was Dewsbury-Hall the right one?
Paul Merson openly disagreed with Chelsea's decision to let Nicholas Jackson go to Bayern Munich. He said that even though Chelsea have João Pedro and Liam Delap, it's still strange that Jackson was released. Moreover, Delap is currently injured. Jackson should have been kept. Merson even said, "I'm surprised Newcastle didn't take Jackson. He fits their style of play perfectly." Jackson has now officially joined Bayern on loan, but the permanent clause only becomes active if he makes 40 starts. Hoeneß even quipped, he'll never get there. Meanwhile, Chelsea are ready to face Brentford this weekend. Merson predicts it will be a tough match, but remains confident the Blues can win by a narrow 1-0 margin. So, in your opinion, was Chelsea wrong to let Jackson go, or was it the right decision?